LOLO. I forgot I named myself Glink. Right, cool kids. That's what I was doing. And I need more crafting stuff because I can't buy the next bracelet from the monkey. Alright, so I got one of the cool kids. I just need to find the rest of them. I think that's one. There's Jada. She's not guarding the pump at all. Should I try and sneak over and turn it on? What you got there? A tree sprouted underwater. Made it all the way to the surface. That's a tree? Yep, a magnolia, I think. But she's drooping now. If I stop propping her up, she'll drown. Oh no! Do you, need any help? Could use a twig and some grass clippings. Oh, sure, I'll grab you some. Okay, I'll save this little tree, then turn on the pump. Easy peasy. I have to remember my buttons. This should be enough grass for whatever Jada's up to. Here you go! What are they for? Watch. Awesome! It'll be okay now, right? Maybe. What? No, maybe! Why only maybe? Puddle's stagnant, water shallow and stationary, so it gets dirty. I'll go get some fresh water! Oh, okay. I'll stay here and make sure no one tramples her. Here, take this. I got a bucket! This will hold a ton of water. Anywhere deep enough to swim should be fine. Need to break these because I also need confetti and cardboard real bad. Recovery is good. You're just fluctuating between being super full of energy and utterly exhausted. Hope that evens out soon. Yeah, hopefully. These guys, and then we should have enough for the stupid monkey. Yeah, there we go. All right, I got water. Love it when he swims. It's so cute. He's a little gator. We're meant to be in the water. Got some fresh water. Great. Pour it on nice and gentle. Wow, it looks so much healthier. Mm-hmm. Just need a little support. Almost good to leave on her own. What do we do next? I'm also wearing the bucket now, I just realized. I didn't do that. I was wearing the detective hat. Dunno. Huh? What do you mean? Is it gonna be okay? What does it need? Sunlight. Magnolias need lots of it, but this one sprouted in the shade. Roots are tangled in the rocks. Won't survive if we move her. Not much we can do. But there has to be something! Hope so. Let me know if you figure it out. chunk for trash. The dump sign is blocking out the sun. I have to break it. It's an emergency. For the trees. Oh wow, this thing is growing fast. I didn't even think to break the sign. That was metal. You're pretty cool, Glink. Wanton destruction hasn't failed me yet. I'm sure Magnolia appreciates it. In fact, I bet she'd like you to have this. Whoa, a whole leaf? Is she sure? Sure. Pruning is normal for a strong plant like her. You know how I said magnolias need sunlight? Mm-hmm. They usually need well-drained soil too, not too soggy. This one landed here. Under 3 inches of water, beside a shady cliff, surrounded by rocks and weeds. And she sprouted anyway. Wow. Hardcore! Yeah, she's gonna be fine. Hey, Glink, you know how plants need water to grow? Duh. I'm thinking maybe our little gang does too. See ya. Huh? What does that mean? Oh, the pump! I totally forgot. Let's get this thing turned on. Jada is cool. Hi, Magnolia! Bye, Magnolia. Right, I have this. Oh, it's a shield. Give me the cardboard bits. I need all the cardboard. We just have a leaf now. Hell yeah. Break the pot. I have enough cardboard. I can go talk to the monkey. And also need to find Lucas's pump. Wherever the hell Lucas is. Hey, you monkey. Give me another bracelet. Got another bracelet. Wow. I'm so excited. Think of all the new things I can climb. Forsooth, as the gentle breeze departs, so too must I. Goodbye. How do you do that? I want to do that. I want to teleport. So I guess we follow these bumps. To wherever these ones lead. There's the pump. Yeah, the swim is very cute. Yep, we have a bucket hat now. The Lil Gator Glink here put it on by themselves because I was wearing the detective hat and then they just wore the bucket. And I'm just like, okay, I guess we're wearing the bucket now. I'm getting Hollow Knight flashbacks from the cardboard circling me, like when I had the Gathering Swarm charm and like the Geo would just circle around me endlessly instead of actually like getting absorbed, and I'm like, please? Hello, Lucas. Hey. Don't mind me. Just thought I'd go for a casual stroll. A casual stroll to a remote island? Oh, you're right. This is really out of the way. I didn't even notice. Anyway, wouldn't it be great if you let me turn that pump back on? Nope, not doing it. My friends aren't in it, so it's not happening. They are, though. Everyone's totally into it because, dang, are they? Martin said he'd love it, but the others didn't say one way or the other. Did Martin really say that? Oh, yeah, totally. I could never tell what he's thinking. Was he joking when he said to turn off the pump? Is he actually going to think I'm a jerk for doing it? Whoa, slow down for a second. What's going on? I can't stop acting weird around Martin. When I try to talk, I can feel all the words jumbling around in my head. It's like how people act in movies and stuff, but those are just movies, right? No one actually really acts like that. Yeah, I think so. I've never felt like that either. But talking to Martin's easy. He always just says what he's thinking. I know, he's so confident. How do you keep your cool so easily? Do you think maybe you could give me some advice? What kind of stuff do you say to him? Advice, you say? Interesting. Perhaps I could be persuaded to offer the advice you seek. Yeah. If you help me out, the pump's all yours. Ha! Excellent. Right here, I have the perfect plan. This feels awkward. I was going to say invasive. I love this Martin cardboard cutout. It's fine. A movie problem needs a movie solution. You be Martin and I'll be you and say all the things you're supposed to say. Okay. Wow, it sure is a nice day to be me, Martin, just relaxing here on this island, minding my own business. Let's see, what's a good opener? Your mane is radiant, want to see a cool scab. Let's watch Power Fighters on DVD. Yo, Martin, let's watch Power Fighters on DVD. Seriously? Sure, why not? It's a good show. Okay. Let's assume that I didn't bring a DVD of a 3-decade-old TV series to the park with me today. Then what do I say? In that very unlikely event, I can only suggest... I'm a down-to-earth country boy. Do plants make the sun mad? Let's watch Power Fighters on DVD. We should really try to watch Power Fighters on DVD. Like, I don't even think I own a DVD player. Like, at all. My family just streams everything. It's not about the DVD. It's about what it represents. What does it represent? You know. But I don't. Well, in that case, all I can say is... let's watch Power Fighters on DVD. Martin, there's nothing that I want to do more with you in the entire world right now than to watch Power Fighters on DVD. I'm beginning to think you aren't taking this seriously. Give me up with stuff to say is hard. Work with me here. Hey guys, working on something? Yeah, Martin, what are you doing here? You know, just thought I'd go for a casual stroll. A casual stroll to a remote island? Yeah, well, Hey, cool drawing, Lucas. Is that supposed to be me? Yeah, you think so? It's a portrait for you. Too cool. You really captured my essence. Thanks, man. Psst, go, say the thing. Something you wanted to say? There was, but I totally forgot. You know how it is. Funny you should say that. I was thinking we could just hang out later, just the two of us. Maybe that'll help you remember. Oh, why, wait, I'm game right now. Cool, let's roll. Cool, later, Glink. Wait, did they resolve their problem without me? That can't be right. No, they resolved it because I inserted myself and pestered them about it. Yes, that sounds right. Good job, me. Quest complete. Now to get this pump started. All right, that's all the pump's done. Time to head back to the splash pad. I can take the thing? Might as well take this with me. Now I'll always have Martin by my side. That's okay. All right, sure. All right, back to the splash pad. Wherever it is, I'm already lost again. I used to know how this place worked, and now I don't. Talked about this one, right? Yeah, I did. Things seem kind of tense over here. Better go turn on the main pump, quick. All right, okay. Finally, I've defeated everyone's cool. Now they'll have fun for sure. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's stuck again. Is it coming? I like how the Falcon has just inserted themselves in here. So, I guess you guys all wanted the water on after all? It's whatever. We were being kind of dry. Wouldn't hurt to get wet. Same. I'm down for a splash sometimes, but it's cool hanging with you guys wherever. I can vibe with that. I just didn't want you guys to think I was lame. No chance, dude. Feels good to talk it out. Anything you want to add, Duke? Yeah, hit us with a good, feel-good honk, Duke cool. Actually, I got an idea you fellas might like. Whoa, the Duke speaks. It's an honor. What's the plan? I figure that since this is our turf and kids are out here making towns, why don't we make this place the town of our own? Oh yeah, we could all be the mayors of Coolsville. I see some great spots for a few houses, maybe a lounge. All the kids who want to hang with us will finally have an excuse to stick around. Great idea, dude. You think? Ah, Squark, you guys are too good to me. There's one more thing any good town needs. I bet we'll see it any second now. Wah! There it is, the main attraction. Huh. This isn't how I imagined everyone played in the water. I'm surprised you were able to convince anyone to turn it on at all. But you did. And talking to everyone was nice. Not to mention Coolsville is looking dope. Yeah, so, ready to bring some Coolsville back to the playground town? You know it, dude. Keep the place warm for us. Hell yeah. I do like how they actually try to make like all the cardboard cutouts like in like certain areas have like their own like art style, like Here the cool kids, like, aren't like, you know, the greatest at it, but, you know, it's not bad. This pose is unstoppable. Sure is, my guy. Life couldn't be better here in downtown Coolsville. Next meeting, we're voting whether to convert the fountain into a root beer or a fruit punch. Dude, hell yeah. Hey, sorry for being a jerk about the water thing before. This whole Coolsville thing is a lot of fun, and we had to leave our comfort zone to do it. So, yeah, thanks. Jada, Mayor of Coolsville, is a title I could get used to. Not worth the paperwork, though. So you think you're tough, huh? Well, there's a new tough guy in town, so you better... Yeah, how long were you standing there? Excuse me? You can see this fountain from all the way down at the beach. Makes me feel like everyone's welcome in Coolsville. Heck yeah. What's the break? Man, I really cleared this island out, huh? But I still need more confetti because there's the junk for trash guy with all the things. And I can't buy everything yet. Don't get any ideas, kid. I just strolled over here for a better view of the creek. Anybody asks these old bones to lift anything and I'll give them a piece of my mind. Nice that you ankle biters are getting some exercise, though. Well, here's some more cardboard. Give it to me, I need it. Why are your things so expensive, my guy? Yeah, I love the whale. Okay, here's more cardboard. Give it to me. I needs it. Oh wow, there's actually a bunch of cardboard I missed tucked away in these little corners. More cardboard! Give me the soggy cardboard. I do love these slimes, though. Speaking of... slime hat. Come on, we can climb this. Easy. Give it all to me. Just give it all to me. Definitely not also just trying to procrastinate ending the game, because this game is cute. Guess I could always achievement hunt to try to kill time. Whether that's before or after ending the game. I almost have enough for the annoying sticky thing. Hurry up, all the points are this way! Slow down or you might lose a heart. There, sis. There she is. There we go. That's enough confetti for the sticky thing. Alright, where is junk for trash? Where'd they go? Oh, get off the Barton shield. Give me the sticky thing. Found 100 of those things in a dumpster behind the defunct Ricky Rats. That's the only one that's still sticky. A real relic of the past. You're not one good will do you, but if anyone can figure it out, I know it's you, kid. Oh, it lets me swing. Kind of. I need more height. I need to get off the ground. Kind of like that, except hopefully with more momentum. Here's all the cool kids hanging out. I'm playing. Really, I'm playing. Don't start without me. Just give me one minute tip. Sup, Lucas? You and Martin aren't having any more trouble talking to each other, are you? Not a bit. If he's Ma'am? Do you mind not walking through the camera? If he's friends with you after saying all that weird stuff, I've got nothing to worry about. So when are you guys watching Power Fighters? We're on for this Friday. Hell yeah! It works! The joke! Now that the big tree is safe, I'm fully committed to guarding the playground town. My life for the playground, my soul for the playground. My hat for the playground. Wow, I had no idea you were that committed. Hell yeah. What's up, hotshot? Oh, maybe I'm just guarding this castle or whatever because I'm so strong. No big deal. I didn't say anything. Stay toasty, hotshot. Oh, there she is. Ah, my thrall returns to the comfort of darkness. Are you ready to bring this world to ashes? Not yet. We're still doing the whole town thing. As you wish. I will curb my hunger for another century or so. I appreciate it. Stop climbing on. I can't believe I didn't want to be floofy before. This is awesome. I mean, other than how hard it is to sit down, I wish I could scratch my nose and it's hot in here. But such is the price of beauty. Please. I've never been friends with someone that reminded me so much of an overstuffed pillow. I will treasure this day for the rest of my life. Yeah, I love this floofy bull, who I convinced to jump in the water and become all floofy. What's good, my skater? Congrats on these ill digs you're stoking. Far from my usual bowls and rails, but I'm pumped to make wise and fraternize. Okay, now I'm sure you're making these words up. Whatever tunes your truck's home skillet. What are you talking about? That last one I did not understand. Sam was here. I'm so happy to be reunited with my precious, precious pencil. We'll never part ways again. Unless you're bored. Need something to do? No thanks. Oh, I can feel it slipping again. No thank you, bye! It's nice to take a breather somewhere besides the river once in a while. You've been playing a lot. Make sure you take rests too. Hell yeah. Hey, Glink, how's the quest going? Pretty good, I guess. Did you find another cool plant? All plants are cool. Right now, these cliff veins and I are hanging. They're definitely hanging, but it looks like you're standing. Good one. Hell yeah. We didn't know there was a game going on. Good thing we finished our lunches in time. Thank you for helping with that. Hey, Martin, what does the cool crew think of this place? Good. Seems like everybody's found something they can vibe with. The mayors of Coolsville formally recognized the playground village as a sick place to be. Are you ready to make it even sicker? Yeah, I got an idea or two. Take a look. What? Is that supposed to be him wearing shades in the top left? I don't know. I'm feeling something kind of like this. We just need a few extra hands. Want to give it the green light? What do you think? You know what? I'm thinking that looks pretty good. Yeah? Yeah, this is definitely a place I would engage in some wicked commerce. You can mark it off as finished. And that's the last building. Playground Town is officially finished. Guess that means it's almost time to show Big Sis. But, I should tell my friends first. Yeah, let's check in with Jill, Martin, and Avery. Hell yeah. Look, we got, like, proper stalls and stuff. There's Duke. Hey, Duke. See your man in the lookout tower? Guess so. Just wanted to give everything some space. I've been yapping at everyone nonstop since you left. Feels good to not have to do a thing, you know? I'll come join the party once I've spent some more time talking with myself. Hell yeah. Along with my shabby little hut. Well, what do you guys think? It's a good-looking town, if I do say so myself. Last chance to actually talk to your sister before thrusting all this upon her. Oh, Martin, don't be like that. It's beautiful, Glink. I'm sure she's going to love it. Yeah, great. I'm sure this will be enough. You're the one who knows your sis best. If there's anything else the town needs to be perfect, needs to be perfect, now's the time to do it. Because after this, there's no going back. What? Like, not at all? Nah, I'm kidding. We got all day. Oh, cool. What do you say? You ready to show off the town? Let's show Big Sis. Sis! Hey, kiddo. Come to check on my progress? No, even better. Wait, why? Are you finally done? No, sorry. It was just a guess. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. That's okay, because I'm having such an amazing time with everyone at the playground. We got a blacksmith and an astronaut and even a whole castle with towers and bridges and everything. Wow, that all sounds great. It's the greatest. It's so cool that everyone dropped everything they were doing to play. I see. Come see for yourself, just for a minute, half a minute. Don't even worry about all those books and stuff. You can leave them right here for no reason. Kiddo, can I talk to you for a sec, grown-up style? Grown-up, sorry sis, it's playtime, you know the rule. Well, yeah, it's about that, Clink. I know what you're trying to do here. You do? It's not that I don't want to play, or that I'm not, or that all those memories aren't happy, or that I'm avoiding you, or... Dang, I'm butchering this. I just think that if you see it for yourself, I'm sure it's incredible, but I still have work to do, and playing with you is... well, it's... What I'm saying is, this assignment needs to get done. I can't make today go how you imagined and still finish in time. What does it even mean? It means I'm not going, Glink. I'm staying here and doing my lame grown-up assignment. But... Believe me, I say it's not an easy choice, but I have to focus on what's important right now. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay? I guess I'll go now. Okay. I hope you have a great time. She's busy. She said no. Yep, I knew it. Aw, come on, Martin. They're having a moment. I got everyone to play. We built a whole town. I thought that would be enough. Nah, Scales. It'll be enough. We just have to double down, right? Maybe we could try some different colors? Maybe the timing was off. If it isn't now, it's not going to be. Martin! No, seriously, look at the playground. Look at all of this. It's amazing, spectacular. Everyone poured their whole day and every ounce of creativity they had into it. Adults gawk at stuff not even half this impressive. But we could still make it better. Maybe, but that's not the point. Blink, if your sis isn't impressed with all this, then it's not about the game. It goes past that. You need to talk to her. I know I do. I just don't have the words. It's okay, Glink. Your friends are here to help. Why don't you try and talk about you and your sis's game and what it meant to you? Okay, it's a bit complicated. Complicated doesn't have to be scary. Yeah, imagine we're your little helper fairies, helping you navigate the dark forest of your mind. We're small again? We're baby. This way, Glink, there's monsters to slay. Good job, Glink. Not Zelda. Is that a one-up? Quick, if you're fast enough, you'll trigger the ice cream bonus! Wow, you smashed a big one! That's worth 3 hearts! We visited the park every weekend to play our game together. We both looked forward to it all week. Do you remember why you stopped? Come on, let's keep moving. Wow, elegant technique. Yeah, keep going. Bonus round, 5 times multiplier. If you can get that monster in the tree while we go by, it's an extra 20 points. Then you can fight the boss, but only if you can read the map. Boss, 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 boss! Whoa, did she make up all those systems herself? Yeah, that's why playing with Sis was the best. Every time we played, she had a new idea. Everything fit together just right. And the hero always won. How far back does this go? Be careful, Glink. Yeah, keep going. Good job. A hero has to be clad in green. I am green. Great, you're already halfway there. This is it. The first time we started playing together. Oh, this is the part where your sis had you pick a hero name. The name you picked seems familiar. Oh, right. This is when I started going by Glink. Choosing a name was part of the fun, and I liked how it sounded, so I kept it. It's sweet that it came from something you and your sister shared so closely. Names have a way of sticking, no matter where they come from. Yeah, guess I never thought about it. Hang on. Something about all this is biting at me. Is everyone else seeing a pattern here? It seems like your sis is always making the game and never playing it. As the brother of two little sisters, let me tell you, it's not always fun having to be the big kid. You're right. She never got to be the hero. And being the game maker person is exhausting. Was she always this tired too? I don't think she would have made such a complex game if she wasn't excited about it. You can entertain kids that age with a game of tag. Link, what do you think the game means to her? Well, I think Jill is right. She must have liked making it, but it is a lot of work. So, I guess asking her to play is actually a lot of pressure. Pressure that I've been putting on her all day. Okay, so we just need to tell your sister that it's her turn to be the hero. Oh, yeah, problem solved. I just have to apologize and let her be the hero, and then she'll want to play for sure. Not so fast, Clink. Earlier I asked why you and Sis stopped playing the game. We never talked about it. Oh, right. I guess now's the time. Those memories are over there. Back the way we came. This path is less taken care of, I guess. Nothing a brave hero and their legendary sword can't handle. Past self is sad. Oh no! This was the day Sis told me she wanted to go to computer school. She said it would help her achieve her big dream, and we were both really excited. Looking back, though, that was the start of her having less and less time to play with me. Schoolwork can do that. Sometimes we just have to choose adult stuff. It's so sad. One day, she didn't want to talk at all. Not about the game or TV or the weather or anything. And that was it. After that, she never wanted to play the game again. Didn't want to or didn't agree to? Right. She didn't agree. Maybe she was feeling pressured? I'm sure she wanted to. She must have been really going through it to outright ghost you. I had days like that. When she went away to college, I stopped seeing her altogether. Even when she's home, she's working on something. I know she's busy and I want her to succeed and I don't want to pressure her, but I don't want to never play the game again either. Aren't we playing the game right now? Well, kinda, but with rules and friends and towers and monsters and heroes who save the land? Yes, it's just... sounds like a great game to me. But I was only playing the game to get Sis to play the game, because it's not a real game without her. Which definitely sounds silly when I say it out loud. Well, kinda sounds like you figured this whole thing out. Yeah, I know what I want to say to my sis now. Because it is a real game. We did a lot of work to make it real. And I want you all to know that I appreciate that. Aw, Scales, you big softy, come here. Thanks, guys. It helped a lot to talk about it. Man, if only someone suggested that earlier. Knock it off. Here you go, Glink. This time your sis is really gonna... Don't worry, guys. Whatever happens this time, I'm ready for it. I do like Avery just hopping on top of the hug because there was like no more room. Hi again. Hey, kiddo. So, how's college? Oh, it's fine. The work is tough, but I'm happy to be here. Does it really have lockers and hall monitors and big gigantic classrooms like on TV? Most of that stuff stays in high school. There are lecture halls though, and they're way too big. If I don't get a seat close to the front, sometimes I can't even hear what the professor is saying. That stinks. They should give the professors megaphones. Megaphones? Yeah, then you'd always be able to hear them. Even if the lesson was really boring, nobody would fall asleep. You might be onto something there. I bet the professors would get fed up with the noise before the students did. Maybe I should write a letter to the dean. Go for it, but be careful. The evil dean is known to crush any ideas that are too much fun. Evil deans are real? Maybe. I've never met mine. Don't let that stop you from trying, though. It sure is a lot of work putting a whole big game together, huh? Yeah, it is. But, that's not the player's fault. Games are just hard to make, you know? Yeah, I know. And multiplayer is a nightmare. I bet. I'm excited to hear all about that later. What's with that grin? You're looking like you're about to burst. Do you want to talk about it now? No, I can wait. I just wanted to say thanks for everything. All the ideas, explaining everything to me, being nice to me even though you were stressed out, and... You don't have to say every little thing, kiddo. I'm happy to do all that for you. Okay, just one more, even though you have work to do. I'm really glad you're here. Thanks, Glink. I'm glad too. Cool! Sorry I waited 100 million years to tell you that. Now we're both so old. Oh, don't make me laugh like that. I might crumble into dust. You're right. I better go and enjoy my youth while I still have the chance. Aw. Love you, bye. Good luck with your project. Love you too, kiddo. All right, time to focus. Focus on your future. Focus on what's important. There'll be a nightly homework assignment, a weekly quiz, 5 major projects before the semester is through. I do not take late work. Excuse me, sir, for which of our projects will be working in engine? If you stay ahead, you will begin practical work with me the next year. You'll have to transfer schools? There's no other way? I'm afraid so. The magnet program you're looking for is only available elsewhere. Try to make a decision before the other applicants start piling up. I don't get it. This is already a real game. But I mean a real game, like Legend of Hero. I want to make something that everyone can play, something to love. And when I'm done, we can play it together. You know what? I think I've earned a break. Holy heck, Glink! Where'd you get all this plywood? Lil Gator! Oh, is Big Sis gonna help with our little shabby hut? Yeah, she gets a witch's hat! I wonder if more photos are added, like, only if you actually, like, befriended them. Thanks for helping with the town. The cottage was a great idea. Yep, I'm full of them. So you're getting back to work now? Looking at memes, actually. I've done enough work for one day. My group members will just have to step up. Those guys could use a lesson in teamwork. After today, I'm sure you'd be the perfect teacher. I do need a little rest before I'm able to keep up with you and your friends again, but I'm still in the game. Consulteth the purple witch if ye need potions brewed or curses lifted. Or if you just want to talk. I will. Thank you all, goodly witch. New friends in town, Big Sis! Look at our little hut! Still having fun with all your friends, kiddo? Doth ye seek a tonic from the Purple Witch? Everything's perfect! I just wanted to say hi. Very well, I shall return to my studies arcane. But remember that you are always welcome here. Be safe on your journey, little hero. Quests? More quests? More quests. What do you mean more quests? Glad you finally talked things out with your sis. She seems like she's having fun. And hey, be sure to stay in touch with your younger self. We're definitely too young for you to be saying that. I just mean, try to see the world through the lens of your memories more often. I don't understand at all. Can you explain it like a video game? Bruh. Fine, Go to the settings and toggle Baby Gator mode for a new perspective. How's that? Baby mode? Amazing, now I can go to settings and toggle Baby Gator mode for a new perspective. You are such a goober. Only 89% of friends. Play as Baby Gator. I'm small. I'm tiny. I can be baby. How goes the monster hunting, Scales? Slaying evil is no problem for the fearless green hero. But it is kind of tough finding every little hiding spot. Thought you might say that, and I have some exciting news. I've compiled statements from everyone about where they've seen game pieces into a comprehensive map. In other words, I know where all the loot is. Wow, that's amazing, Jill. Can I see it? Hey, now that's hardly keeping with the adventuring spirit. But if you get stuck, send me some details about your location and I can point you in the right direction. Okay. Jill knows where all the monsters and plots and stuff are. I'll text her if I want a hint. Hey, Glink, now that your big sis quest is over, want to be the promoter for the saloon? Promoter? What's that? It's the person who goes around telling everyone how great a restaurant is. If you find new customers, then send them to the playground. So, the same thing I've already been doing? Exactly, you're the perfect gator for the job. Here, you'll need this. I got a megaphone. And a job, I guess. This will help find people who haven't visited the playground, even from far away. Hell yeah. There we go. God, look at me. I'm so small. I'm a baby. I guess I have cardboard to break and friends to find. Okay, that's a fun way to do it. We just shout anyone needs help, and then voices come. I guess I can change the title because now I'm going to be like achievement hunting, I guess. Achievements? I think that's how you spell that. There we go. And that's okay, and then that's how the Jill thing works. Okay. There's someone in the tree? I am now baby. I will be baby forever now. Oh, it's you. Caw, sharp talons, razor beaks, and bracelets where you least expect it. Is I the bracelet shop? I don't have enough. There you go, now we do. Eternal baby. Eternal baby gator. Trash. Trash. All right, you dumb monkey. Come here. Oh, wonderful! Another beauty joins your collection. Infinite power. Got another bracelet. Feel the power surging through me. Hero, do you see what has happened? I bought a bunch of bracelets. Not just a bunch. All! You have purchased all! Each and every bracelet in the entire world is now yours! To commemorate this momentous achievement, I have an extra present for you! The present of knowledge! My beautiful, marvelous bracelets do nothing! What? But I worked so hard to get those! No refunds! Now go forth with the knowledge that the power was inside you all along! Goodbye! Is it true? Do these really not do anything? If that's true, then nothing's stopping me from climbing as much as I want. I have infinite stamina! New friend in town, whoever the hell the monkey was. Wacky waving monkey man. They remind me of, like, you know those like inflatable like things that like wave in the wind? You often see them at like car sale places. They remind me of those. That's what you were thinking? I just don't even have a stamina thing anymore. La la la, no one can see me. I am invisible, la la la, I cannot be seen. Someone approaches, they cannot see me. I hear someone talking, but where could it be coming from? There's no one here. Where is that mysterious laughter coming from? Is there a spirit here? You can hear me, traveler. Only people attuned to the magic can hear my voice. A gift for a friend such as you. Hell yeah. I got things to break. I'm so glad they implemented these things. That's just like allows you to just like know where everything is. It's so useful. Way the hell over there. Oh, there's some pots. Come here. Oh, that's someone else. Where am I being taken? I was right there and she didn't see me. Break it, break it. I am going to need all of this, please, and thank you. God, 85? Only 85%? That's a lot of things. This game was fun. This game is so freaking cute, and like the entire time I was like, I can't wait for this game to start to try to like emotionally destroy me. Because a game this cute has got to do like something painful, and then it did. But it was like a good painful, so it's fine. Man, I left a lot of cardboard on the beginning island, huh? Right, I think some of this stuff you actually can't get the first time around because you have no stamina. Climb, 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 but don't tell anyone I let you. The hero beats the mountain! I did it! We should do this every year. No, every month, every day. I mean, yeah, I was kind of hoping it was going to point me to something else. Just sent that thing right into the freaking water. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Hope everything's going good. I am still in chapter 3 of Ishin. I have not progressed the plot at all in like 2 days. I have just been messing around doing other things. This game is going to take me 5 years to beat again. You are good proofing a 40-page guide document? Oh god. That sounds like a lot. Been playing Ishin during lunch and after work? Hell yeah. Hope you're enjoying it. The game is fun, even if there's a couple of like very small details that are like bugging me, but it's fine. Got to chapter 5 so you can unlock more mini games. Hell yeah. Whenever I unlock another life, that's gonna halt my progress completely. I don't know why farm sims freaking grab me so much, but they do. Once again, getting the urge to restart Stardew, and I'm like, no, no, don't fall for it. Don't do it. Are you okay? No, I tripped on a rock and I fell into another rock. And then when I sat down, I sat down on another rock. Why are there so many rocks on this stupid mountain? Oh, well, they're there? I'm sorry that it hurts. Here, have a pat on the head. Like, other people like those. That does feel a little better. Actually, that feels a lot better. It doesn't hurt at all anymore. Here, you can have all my extra bandages. Hell yeah. Oh, those spikes could poke someone's eye out. You've mostly been moving the plot forward only when it's obvious that you need to unlock a new tier of things to make leveling or other stuff easier. Yeah. And by leveling, you mean leveling stuff to get other sub-stories. If it helps, you're currently screeching at the arena. Yeah, the arena in Ishin is weirdly, like, super difficult. Like, all the others are, like, can get difficult in, like, other games. But, like, it's typically only once you get to, like, a certain, like, part, like, a certain tier or a certain, like match kind, where it starts to get, like, really difficult in other games. Ishin is just, like, difficult from the start, and it's like, why? Rid of all these things. Even with speedrun strats, you're losing your freckles. No, not the freckles. One slime. Come here. Where the hell are you sending me? I should have grabbed that friend first. It's fine. I'll come back. There you go. Ba ba boom bow 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 meow meow. Oh yeah, that is just a pot I left laying there, huh? All right, we almost got everyone. And then that's where we convinced him to jump into the thing. All right, you. Hey, I can buy your stupid last thing now. Excuse me. Made that one myself. It's loaded with skirt. It's a junk squirt gun loaded with I made non-toxic paints. Everyone that paint an impromptu mural from 30 yards away. Okay, that's it. You've exhausted my supply. I have nothing more to teach you. Seems like it's time for me to move on. Maybe even leave this whole junk trading game behind me.
What are you gonna do with all that trash then?
If I told you that, I'd have to... Never mind. Let's just say it's my little secret. See you around, Trash King. Under new management. I am now the owner. I am baby. You will give me all of your junk for nothing because I don't have trash. Someone way the hell over there who needs help. Who was probably the last person. Whole little area I missed. Get out of here. More slimes. God. Just running around this island in circles trying to break every last bit of cardboard. I need a gun. Aha! Got it. god. There's still more, like 6% more. There's so much cardboard on this island. What did we do? You're clearly supposed to, like, jump on the whale's blowhole and get blasted into the sky, and I'm just like, what if I just climbed everything? Because I have infinite stamina now, baby. There we go. Gator Angelo? Is that everything? Looks like it. Hey, give me a ride, sir? Hell yeah. All right, we almost got everyone and everything. Just a bit more cardboard. That's not X. I would have never made it up there myself. Some clams. Get out of here. Oh, I missed the pot. How did I miss the pot? What are you? I'm playing the big game. Great, you have a quest for me? Yeah, I got a big quest. I got a big quest for the big game. Okay, what is it? Oh yeah, what is it? I don't know. Is this supposed to be a Doge reference? I know, do a flip. Flip? Yeah, do a big flip. Okay. A flip? I can twirl. looks like Crash Bandicoot a little bit. Want me to do a flip? I don't know how to do a flip. Hey, where you go? You want me to do a flip? Where'd they go? There they are. Flip, flip, do a flip. Flip? I actually have no idea how you flip. What does the Google say? Want a hint for the flip? Yes, please and thank you. Hey, Splinter, what's up? Equip the teddy bear. I see. Whoa, go flip! Yeah, you did it! Here you go, see you later, bye. Hey, I'm getting a text. Yo, fearless hero? I just want to let you know I did a headcount and we got them all, baby! Everyone who was here the first time is back in the game, so good job! That's great! Thanks, Tom! Gosh, that's so many friends! It's all of them! I mean all the friends! I hope I can remember all the names. Tom is the llama who started the whole thing. Or like the whole playground town thing, at least. That's all the friends. All that is left is something over here, I guess. There's a treasure chest I didn't grab. Oh, you mean Twig? You're like, what are you? I think he's a Pomeranian. But he does kind of look like Crash, you were right. God, where's these last little bits of cardboard? I love how much I like wobble if I'm like looking at the phone. Like, butta. Because I am baby. I am eternal baby. God, why is everything so scattered? Oh my, not done yet. Please. You were surprised by how much you had found by the end of the game? Yeah, I was in like the 80s for both cardboard and friends. And I was just like, wow, that's actually most of everything. Like, there's literally only like, I was missing only like 3 friends or so. And one of them I already knew about, I just didn't have enough confetti to buy all of his stuff. Oh, it's a race! What? Shit. There we go. See, we have the same preference for Gator gear. It's a good look. I like the effect of the paint stuff. Just being able to, like, paint the town, literally. Do I have the gun? No, I don't. Give me literally any of the guns, thank you. Still not enough. Where? There we go! Oh, I'm getting a text. Hey, Scales, I've been keeping a close eye on all the stuff you've been breaking, and I think I have good news. Can you ping me your location? Just as I thought, you cleaned up the last monster in the land, or pot, whatever. Awesome, thanks so much, Jill. No problem. Congratulations, hero. Huzzah! I have broken all of our game pieces. The land has been freed of evil. No longer shall the people suffer these monsters or their chests full of loot. Yeah, that's everything. Wait, everything? I found everything on the whole island? Oh my gosh, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. I should probably go check in with Sis. It's almost time to go home. No. I still have achievements. What am I missing? Climb to the tippy top of the antenna. I can do that now. And 7 hidden things. God. Where's the radio tower? I'm too lost in the forest. I don't know where the radio tower is. have an infinite. There it is. Behind the one mountain. To the top. Ta-da! I am a baby on top of the world. All right, what the hell are these 7 hidden ones? I kind of like how, like, PlayStation does hidden achievements, and that, like, yes, they are hidden, but if you click on them and then press square, you can then, like, see what they are so that you can actually, like, go get them. I kind of don't like how Steam is like, now these are hidden, and you have to go Google them to know what the hell you're missing. Okay, find the monkey in town and talk to him a million times. All right, where's Monkey? Where is Monkey? There's Monkey. Well, 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 fancy meeting you here, friend. We are friends, right? Yeah. We're best friends, right? I don't think I can say no. Oh, we're the bestest friends, don't lie. Lying is forbidden amongst friends. Since we're the bestest of best friends, I want to commemorate the occasion with a the gift of trust, but whatever could convey the depth of our bond. Oh yes, I will reveal my true name. Rowan. Wow, what a normal name. Rowan Bartholomew Esquire, the 4th heir to the Bracelet Empire. So, Rowan. Rowan! See you around, bestest bestie. Name reveal. That's not X. That's not X. It's nice that I know your name now. What? My name? Who told you that? You did? Ha! And you believed that scoundrel? I would never divulge my true name? That is, unless we were the most bestest friends in the whole entire universe. Which is, it so happens we are. You wanna know what I gift my bestest friends? You tell them your name? Precisely, I will reveal that my true name is... Phoenix! Whoa, cool! Actual name reveal. Did I mention that Phoenix is a pretty rad name? Thank you, mine friend. It is rad and I have no control over it, obviously, because it is my name. You know you can change your name, right? People do it all the time. What? Is this true? Well then, like a phoenix, I will be reborn with a new name. A new name that I will invent on my own with my vast creative ability. Here it comes. Garmth. Or Garbinther? No, Garbinth is my name. My name is now Garbinth. What a cool name. Yes? Drat, it seems I have been bamboozled by my own inability to fabricate fun names. Oh well, I will just suppose my name will have to be Garbinth for all eternity. This is the real name. I don't like that the monkey face is getting closer with all these achievements. In light of my previous failure, I feel like I must come clean. You haven't told me your name yet. Yes, it is true. I have been fictitious in regards to my name. In my penance for this act, I shall be truthful. This time it is the truth. My true name is B. B. Like the letter B? A common mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. Think buzzier and yellower, buzz buzz. Oh, like a bee. Your name is B? No, no, no. You think such a simple name would benefit one such as I? It must be more powerful, more extra, more E. B. More. B. More. B. That's more like it. One's true name can only be spoken with conviction. Yeah, okay, let me try. Glink! Like that? That could be better. Believe me, this is the real name. I don't like the monkey face getting closer. I hate it. I do have some troubling news to tell you. I lied yet again. I get it. You'll never tell me your real name. No, you misunderstand. I lied about lying. I was telling the truth before. My real name really is Rowan. Oh, well, okay, as long as... Or is it? Embrace the unknown. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Get it off my screen. I don't want it anymore. Okay, and then you loop. You loop throughout this. Okay, cool. Kicks him off the roof. Okay. Now how much am I missing? 2. Only 2. Which 2 am I missing? Do I have that one? Is that one I have? Hero, the people change the plans of power under new management. Lizard in space, Gator Angelo, Hidden Scale Clan, Demon of DIY, name reveal, actual name reveal. This is the real name. Believe me, this is the real name. Embrace the unknown. Interrupt the broadcast and oof. Okay, I do not have that one. That is one of them. Which is attempt to reach the sky. Where's the bubble gum? And I have infinite stamina, so I can just ascend. There we go. Just gonna sit here. Am I really going to make both thumbnails the gator ascending into the sky? I may just do that. And then we ragdoll. And we're fine. Alright, and so the last one I am missing is Spider Gator. Swing with the sticky hand 5 times without touching the ground. Oh god. The ragdoll is great. Sticky hand. He rolled around all over the place. It's really fun. Bye. Well, I got it somehow. You're getting so mad at the arena. Oh no! Oh, you know what the ragdoll reminds me of? I think I finally figured out what it reminds me of. Okay, it reminds me of two things. One, it also kind of reminds me of like Goat Simulator, because Goat Simulator is insane. But it also reminds me, I don't know if any of y'all have played the Saints Row games, but in some of the Saints Row games, I think particularly like 2 onwards, because that's when the physics are like really good for this mini game. There's a mini game called Insurance Fraud, where you are literally trying to like ragdoll in front of cars and get hit so that you can rack up money. And in 2 onwards, if you rack up enough points, you can unlock adrenaline mode, where the ragdoll physics go absolutely insane, and you start being able to just go like meow and like just like hugging like trucks and stuff with your ragdoll physics, and you go flying, and it's great. I would love to stream the Saints Row games, but copyrighted music, baby, I can't do it. I don't want to get hit by things. It's getting late. Maybe I should tell Sis I'm ready to go home. Remember that time on the hill by the creek? Where they built the windmill? Wow, yeah, I do actually. I can't believe how vividly I can still see it in my head. It's like I was there yesterday. That was probably one of, if not the, coolest things that ever happened at the park, visually speaking. I know, I wish everyone could have seen it. I don't think I could have described it if I tried. Okay, bye. Just brick joke of this memory clipping into the freaking windmill. Hey, sis. Whoa, Glink, you look beat. I did everything. I made the friends, I beat the monsters. I did it all. Oh yeah, it has gotten pretty late, hasn't it? You've been running around nonstop all day. Why don't we get you home and see if there's a heroic feast waiting for you? Oh man, I didn't even think about dinner. I'm so... hungry. We'll see if we can squeeze in a heroic nap too. Yo, Glink! Are you two heading home? I hope you didn't mean to leave without saying goodbye. Oops. Guess I didn't even know that was an option. Hi guys, thanks for all the help. Today was incredible. Incredible almost doesn't even describe it. I feel like we could create, I can't read, help me. I need a nap. I feel like we've created a spectacle the world has never seen in a single afternoon. It's so beautiful. I almost can't bring myself to let it go. Do not worry, faithful cleric. The Corgi Countess has surely seen your deeds today. You're right. We're gonna have the coolest story to tell when we're back from fall break. I am gonna make so many people so jealous. Hey, Jill has a new chemistry set at her place. We're all gonna see what we can explode with it. We're not gonna make anything explode. Right. So you wanna come not explode anything with us? Wink, wink. And, Big Sis is invited too, of course. That's very sweet of you to offer, Jill, but I have to pass. I've had enough excitement for today. Yeah, I think I'll just relax at my house, but I hope you guys have fun. Speaking of which, does everyone have a ride home? I do. My mom's coming to pick us up. I do. I'm getting picked up by Jill's mom. I do too, for that same reason. I don't. Go! I would go home with Jill's mom, but I'm afraid of explosions. It's not going to explode. That's okay, Avery. You live nearby, right? I can take you home. Yay, reptile road trip! Amphibian adventure! We should watch cartoons in the car. Yeah, have you seen that new one with the talking breakfast foods? Not yet, let's go! See you later, guys. Thanks again. Bye, Jill. Bye, Tom. Bye, Martin. Bye! Oh yeah, hey, Ghoul. Nap time for everyone. We need it. Later, Avery. Later, Gator. Drive safe. I'll text you guys tomorrow. Thanks for playing. This game was adorable. And that's Lil Gator game. That is everything. Just hang on. That is everything. This is a very cute game. I enjoyed it a lot. I think Later Gator is also like a video game, but I don't know anything about it. Just Tom saying Later Gator reminded me of, I think, isn't Later Gator the game that has like a weird like Majima crocodile? Or alligator or something? Because I think I've seen like that screenshot. I don't know what the hell the context of that is. I just know that there's a gator or a crocodile or something that is dressed up like Majima for some reason. That's a Hat in Time, I believe. Oh wait, no. Does Hat in Time also have a Majima reference? How many games has Majima infiltrated? Majima truly is everywhere. But yeah, that, I guess, is stream? I don't really have any plans to do anything else. Unless y'all want to, like, pop in on something. That's gonna probably be stream. Hat in Time has Cat Majima. It does it? I don't think I've seen that. Huh. He really is everywhere. But yeah, I think I'll just call it because I know it's a Thursday and most of y'all are working or busy with other things. Your phone does not want you to type correctly. Work gross. It. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that will be it. I'll see where I can send y'all, and I'll be back on Sunday with more Yakuza 4. And next Thursday, I think I'll stream that Kirby game. Because there's a new Kirby game coming out tomorrow, and I'm going to be distracted as hell with Ishin, so why not stream Kirby? Greg Chun is live. I'll send y'all over his way. For anyone who doesn't know, Greg Chun is the English voice for Yagami in the Judgment games, and also the English voice for Namba in Yakuza 7. It's going to be Poyo time next Thursday, baby. Poyo Poyo. God. I feel like I'm going to play the new Kirby game and then I'm going to be like, well, it's time for my almost yearly rewatch of the Kirby anime. Because I love that anime really way too much for how nothing it is. But yeah, hope y'all have a good rest of your day, because I know it's really early. Hope work goes well for all of you, and I hope the arena treats you well, Em. I know that you've been, like, screaming the entire time. But yeah. Hope you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all Sunday with more Yakuza 4. You're so close and so close to dying. Oh no. But yeah. Bye-bye.